Hello, Leos, and welcome to your December 2022 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. This month is going to be a special month for you, Leo. There is ultimately a re empowerment of your capacity to manifest, but during the month, things will be shaken up in a way. Okay, so we start with the Emperor in reverse. Right away, that's interesting because this is, it's all your capacity to use your strategy, your willpower, your truth, your compassion, your empathy, your in this life, your power in this life. That's our Emperor. Okay, our divine masculine, the four kings together, the one that brings security, solutions, and things like that. There is in reverse. So that tells me that the distortions, whether within you or outside of you, which is usually just a mirror, but are going to become obvious here at the beginning of the month. So your first reaction will be to, whoa, whoa, whoa. Put some boundaries here. Put some boundaries because your Empress is in reverse also. So the one that is connected to your soul, your inspiration, your intuition, your inner knowing of what you allow, what you attract, who you are, Venus within yourself, exalting your soul, expressing itself, all of this in reverse also. So we have the Emperor and the Empress, but in reverse. And here, this is going to put you on a defensive mode, okay? Because it's almost like, whoa, the synchronicities are distorted, okay? End of the month, we have a tower. A tower to bring down the sorrows and the disappointments in your heart by maybe making them very obvious. Because this is going to be spotting exactly the aspects of your masculine and your feminine that are distorted. And they're going to become obvious. But it is for you to be able to reverse them, to rearrange that, okay? Under the King of the Emperor in reverse, I have the Knight of Wands, and I have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This talk about the accumulation of who we are, of who we think we are. It is the achievement and the result of all of our investments in our lives. Here, it's almost like there's this, this is very reactive, this and this together, okay? And with the Emperor in reverse. This is when I'm feeling I'm losing control and I'm losing what I've reached, and I want to react to it. Under the Seven of Wands and the Empress, I have what the Empress is supposed to give you, okay? And that's why she's in reverse, because even your High Priestess is in reverse. And they were supposed to talk to you about balance, about receiving unconditionally, giving unconditionally, from an infinite source, and that will be mirrored in your life. Now it's almost like you're realizing something this month, my beautiful Leos. And under that, we have the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles, it's all of that balance of these aspects within ourselves, of having the inspiration, giving the order of it. This is my inspiration, and I am ordering, like the priest here, I'm ordering a cathedral to be done. You have the architect that's going to look at this and say, yeah, okay, I'm going to show you how it's going to look like. And you have the craftsman that is going to bring his strategy, his willpower, his knowledge in action to actually create it. Now, for these three aspects to be functional, the back source has to be upright, okay? Under our tower here, at the end of the month, something is gonna give here, okay? So you might feel the discomfort of this, what is going on, okay? Because this is like stirring the pot. We will have the Page of Wands and the World. So almost finishing a cycle here at the end of the month for you, Leo. A lot of people are not finishing in December, but they're going to finish in January. Some of you might get it at the end of the month here. Restoring a new way to bring your willpower. Maybe less reactive because you don't understand the principle that your Empress was supposed to give you. So it's more like I'm going to work my willpower to compensate for that. And you're going to be able to, because all of this is to bring you to your magician. It's to bring you to that capacity to manifest, but from a solid background, not just compensating and reacting with your intelligence, your willpower, and all of that, because you don't really trust your worth, your intuition, your creativity, your connection with the divine, all of this, okay? So, Two of Swords, big decision this month for you, Leo. Let's see. Let's clarify this for Leo Spirit. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Leos for the month of December 2022. Okay, why is the Emperor in reverse? Why is the Emperor in reverse? We have anxiety. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. And here we have the Three of Wands on the side. We have to understand that the Three of Wands is what we're expecting. Okay? It's how we see what is coming towards us. On a basic manner, that would be like, you know, this guy made some decisions in the past, Two of Wands, and now the results of his decision and his hard work is coming into these boats. And he's looking at them, because there's like little boats on the horizon, and he's looking at them, you know, coming towards him. But on a deeper level, this is all about, what do you expect? Okay? What will be in the bowels of these boats? Now, when we have an Emperor in reverse, like I don't have much control over my life, and we have a lot of anxiety, what are we expecting? And the thing is that we have to remember that we are magicians. Therefore, what I am projecting, what I am ordering and imagining, I'm actually going to create. This is not like, this is happening to me because it's written somewhere in the stars. this is happening to me because this is what I'm expecting. So we're talking about how you've been manifesting from what you've been expecting. And, maybe a lot of work and no fruits, no results. What is that Knight of Wands? So that probably will give you this kind of, something's got to give. I want to maybe make a fast, impulsive decision so that something happens. Okay. We have the Moon and we have the Four of Cups. So something got uncovered here that wants you to react. Three of Swords, Queen of Wands. Something got uncovered here. At the same time, it's like if, okay, I'm understanding that, all I've lived is not all that there is, that there's water out there, that there's an Ace of Cups out there, but I'm still not completely out of my mental prison. My Venus is not completely allowing infinite water and worth within me. But I want to react to it. Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're uncovered a pattern of your kind of a deep anxiety, okay? But you have to understand the Six of Pentacles. So here we have the Ten of Pentacles. All right. And it is time to release an old cycle of how you used to bring your willpower based, it's almost like what drives me is to compensate for my deep belief that I am not enough and that I've already lived everything that has to be lived and that there's no cup there. That means being cut from your divine feminine. That would make you understand that you can be connected to an infinite source of abundance, security, solutions, inspiration, love, peace, serenity. Pentacles and cups are feminine elements. Swords and wands are masculine elements. So here the swords and the wands that are managed by your masculine are anxiety and not so defined what I am expecting. Maybe I'm expecting more anxiety than anything else. You're uncovering this from your moon. Oh my God. It's like I'm like a super pessimist within myself. And I don't trust and I don't know my own worth. And my past cycle was all about this. But now the understanding is there. You uncovered it. The wheel of fortune is ready to turn for you. Let's look at that. Oh, all right. That Empress in reverse. It's like, wow, now my Emperor is reversing. That's what the wheel of fortune is doing. The more I'm releasing the old way of bringing my willpower by being more on the defensive than being in the, yes, I am, celebrating life. Everything is okay. I am connecting with people, not by expecting they're attacking me, but by celebrating with them. Not quite done yet, but my Emperor now is realizing this so that my Empress can feel comfortable, so that my divine feminine, my right brain, can feel comfortable expressing itself to my left brain. Now, let's look at, okay, that was quick. So they wanted to keep the upright. So that tells me that during the month you're switching your Emperor upright, okay? And so, but you still have to understand, King of Sword, that you need to go get an extra cup of water in order to grasp the vibration of this lesson of soul, all about the Six of Pentacles and how it is going to be mirrored in your life. The Six of Pentacles, you know, it's supposed to represent the balance of the universe, how the universe can be balanced. And when you look at that, you can say, well, you know, Fanny, there's like a rich guy and two poor guys. That's not really balance, is it? The principle is that divine consciousness, Venus, abundance, the divine, God, name it like you want, okay, can only pass through you in order to exalt itself or realize itself here in this bubble of 3-dimension we are in. This is unfolding through us. It cannot impose on us free will, but it has to pass through us. So this guy is depicted as rich because he has no limit of how much he can actually allow in. You know, I often ask people I read for, if you go to buy a lottery ticket, how much do you have to give away all around to all sorts of causes and people around you in order to justify a certain amount where you will not feel guilty absorbing, where there's the limit of how much you let the divine in, which is unconditional abundance and love and will of exaltation. Okay? So that's why he's rich. And then they represent the capacity of receiving from an infinite source. Do I feel guilty when I receive? Do I feel like I'm going to have to pay back and more to make sure I don't owe anything? They don't have to pay him back. They know that. He's not even expecting anything from them. It's free. There's a scale. It's balanced. He will never give what is essential to him. He will not sacrifice himself, retract himself from abundance, and give from his own survival. No. So if everybody would be like that, this is how the universe would be balanced. All right. So there's the lesson that your soul is trying to explain to you. But for that, to allow all of that abundance in, you need to love yourself like the divine loves you. You need to allow that vibration with that lesson in, so that not just a theory, but all of you understands it. Let's look at that Three of Pentacles. Your Queen of Pentacles has to be upright. And here you are, Leo, strength. And as you notice, maybe the distortions were in your programming, okay, of how you were raised and all of that. But you're going to rise above it. You're going to know that you are enough, worthy. You are in a safe space that is going to support you as soon as you invest in you. You have what it takes. You're enough. Maybe you're going to gain back your faith in the process. So, as you're going through this and understanding this during the month, at the end here, we will have a little tower. And here is you again. So it's to clarify the King of Wands, the Tower, and the Three of Swords. King of Wands, there you are, with the Queen of Cups, with the part that is going to remove those swords from your heart by opening the gates of unconditional love within you. The World and the Page of Wands. Okay. So, not quite. Here we are again. So it's like in the process of rising above what you would be reacting to, okay? Not to be abandoned, not to lose, not to all of these things. It's really going to be in that sense of you're going to feel that this month. Near the end of the month, we see the world. It's not quite upright yet. You haven't started walking yet in that complete new way, because your Queen of Wands is still in reverse. So you're going to start by Eight of Wands, making moves from an upright masculine, but your Divine Feminine will still be a bit shaky. So we'll still have a problem completely investing yourself and seeing results, in a sense of being on board with, it's normal that my energy actually has an impact, and that I can be in abundance, engaged, focused into something. I can plant my seeds and get results. I can manifest, Magician. So you might not see the results right away at the end of the month, because it's not quite finished yet. But, all right, 10 of Swords. That's beautiful. Because with that 9 of Swords, that anxiety, we need to finish it. You're going to get the understanding, though, about the 3 of Swords. How the swords were more in the, I am attracting and manifesting heartaches more than abundance. And here we have, again, our Queen of Cups upright with the Hangman upright, the illumination and the understanding. So a Tower and a Hangman upright, this is a huge understanding, a huge download for you, Leos. And because you're going to hit your 10 of Swords, you're going to be able to make a choice about what is my reality. What is this reality? Throat chakra. I create as I speak. So, what is my truth? You're going to readjust. So for some of you, it's going to be lighter. Others of you, it's going to be like, ooh, this month I really feel it. I really maybe will have events that will show me exactly my distortions here. And at the end of the month, I'm going to choose to love myself in order to be able to absorb this understanding all the way through. Not just logically and acting upon it, but from my feminine also, so that I can start working the magic of the universe with it. So, a great understanding. I'm going to call it like that. So on this, my beautiful Leos, I am sending you all my love and light for the month of December. May you celebrate Yule time, the solstice, Christmas, Yom Kippur, whatever is your celebration at this time. Thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. If you want a private reading, there's the email, the website below. You can go on that, check all the information, and there's a schedule to book readings. But they are made to be never more than 3 weeks in advance. So if you don't see any availability, because I'm taking a couple of weeks off during the winter solstice, then you go mid-month and you will see more spaces opening up later. So on this, all my love and light, and I'll see you in January.